Hello guys, my name is Michael Lefakis and this is my presentation for a virtual reality application and more specifically about Blender. So let's dive into our presentation, let's see our contents and what we are about to examine. To begin with, the application that we are about to discuss and analyze, it's called Blender. We'll see about the benefits and some challenges that we may face using this app. And of course, we will speak about some opportunities and some recommendations I would like to give. And of course, we will come up with our conclusions or some ideas. Moving on in the next slide, what is Blender actually, and how I use it. Let's begin and let's define what is actually Blender. So Blender is a tool, is an open source 3D creation suite that offers a comprehensive range of tools for VR content, and it supports modeling, rigging, animation, simulation, and rendering. This flexibility makes it a robust choice for creating detailed and interactive 3D environments and assets. Let's see some of the benefits. First of all, we have to say that Blender covers various aspects. To begin with, versatility is one of them. Blender covers various aspects of 3D creation, from basic modeling to complex animation and simulations. Secondly, one of the benefits is the cost. Being open source, Blender is free to use and making it accessible for educators and students without financial constraints. And last but not least is the integration. Blender integrates well with other tools and platforms, facilitating the export of models and animation for use in VR environments. Let's see now another benefit that is special. It's community and resources. We have to mention that there is a large active community that provides extensive tutorials, plugins also, and there are a lot of forums for support and communication with other users. Moving on with the challenges, two of the most specific challenges is the learning curve and the performance. As far as the learning curve is concerned, we have to say that a Blender's interface can be overwhelming for beginners, and mastering its features requires significant time and effort. On the other hand, when we speak about performance, we have to say that complex models and animations can be resource intensive and potentially requiring high performance hardware that we might not have or we might not be able to buy or to purchase something like this. Let's move on with the classroom application, the classroom use. We have to say that we can use 3D modeling projects and VR content creation. Starting with 3D modeling projects, students can create and animate their own 3D models, enhancing understanding of spatial relationships and design. On the other hand, VR content creation is for courses and focuses on VR. Blender's capabilities in modeling and animation make it a valuable tool for producing interactive content. Blender is highly suitable for classroom use and particularly in advanced art, design, and technology courses. It can be used for the uh, two things that we mentioned before. Let's see now how is a first experience from a user and what we are about to face while using Blender. Uh, if this is the first time that someone is about to use Blender, it can be both exciting and challenging. The initial learning curve might be steep, but the tool's extensive capabilities can be highly rewarding. So if you try to engage more with the tool and spend time on it and the effort, of course, for sure the result will be awesome. Moving on with some recommendations, we have to divide this slide into three categories. The first one is for beginners, while the second one is for educators, and last but not least is for experienced users. So, starting with beginners, and a recommendation and advice is to start with basic tutorials and focus on essential features before delving into more advanced functionalities. On the other hand, for educators, we have to say that we have to consider incorporating Blender into the school curriculum for design and media courses, and we can provide students with structured projects to build their skills gradually. Last but not least, Blender's advanced features and open source nature make it a versatile tool for professionals and for creative projects as well. Coming down to our conclusion, let's have a look now. Blender is a powerful, versatile tool, as I mentioned before, that offers extensive capabilities for 3D creation. Despite its challenges, the benefits it provides in terms of functionality and cost make it a worthwhile addition to any classroom or personal toolkit. For those new to Blender or unexperienced, persistence in learning will likely lead to significant rewards in creative projects and educational outcomes. This is the references that I use for uh, this presentation. Thanks a lot for your attention. I hope to see you in another video.